And we are on live again. I'm 3 weeks in a row, baby. I'm on fire. I'm unstoppable. And I found my mini ears. They were actually like on the floor under a bunch of stuff, so I found them. And I apologize, I'm gonna keep looking because I'll do a little intro. Hello, Daniel. So hello and welcome to the channel and welcome to today's video. I am your host, Grace, and today we are going over the Disney movie called Lady and the Tramp. Hi, Kimberly. This is the original Lady and the Tramp 1955. So this is dog week, and I actually have my dog here. So that's what I'm looking, because I also have pet rodents up in a cage, and he is a German Shepherd mix. So he's been like eyeing them. This is the first time I've let him in my room for so long. So I see his tail. So as long as he's in my line of sight, he'll be okay to stay in here. Hello, Alfred. Happy Monday, indeed. So this is dog week. We're going over Lady and the Tramp, as you can probably tell by the title. And I do have my dog. His name is Garth. We've had him for 3-4 weeks now. He's a rescue, kind of like the Tramp. He's a mix of a whole bunch of dogs. He's a little scaredy cat though, but he shouldn't be afraid to bark. And again, I'm just going to refresh. I do have rats in my room, domesticated rats, and he's been eyeing them for quite some time. So I'm just making sure he's okay. I tried to, like, before I started, see if I could get him to like come up on me so you could see him. We'll try it here in a minute, but right now he's really focused on my rats. So okay. So hello, we're gonna get started now. Same basic concept: movie facts, park facts, and personal facts, and then we will vote for next week's theme. All right, so Lady and the Tramp was released in theaters June 22nd of 1955 to box office success. So I'm going to give a quick summary. I did actually just watch this movie like 20 minutes ago, so it's pretty fresh in my mind. So it takes place in around 1909 in a quaint Midwestern town. It's actually visually inspired by Disney's hometown, Marceline, Missouri. Did not know that. We have Jim Deere, who is the man, and his wife, Darling. So Jim Deere gives Darling a Cocker Spaniel puppy named Lady, and Lady enjoys a joyful life with the couple and befriends 2 local neighborhood dogs, a Scottish Terrier named Jock and a Bloodhound named Trusty. I'm just checking to see I didn't miss anything. Oh, Garth is doing fine. All right, so meanwhile, across town from Lady and her friends, a stray mutt named Tramp lives on his own, dining on scraps from Tony's Italian restaurant and protecting his fellow stray dogs. One day, Lady is upset after her owners begin to treat her rather coldly. Jacques and Trusty visit her and determine that their change in behavior is due to Darling expecting a baby. The baby arrives and the couple introduces Lady to the infant, of whom Lady becomes very fond and protective. When Jim Deere and Darling leave for a vacation, they put their dog-hating Aunt Sarah in charge of the baby in the house. And Garth, come here. He's starting to look up. Hold on. Garth, come here. Come here, baby. He's coming over. You want to come up? I really don't want to like move the camera because it's on a tripod. Garth, sit. Good boy. All right, as long as he's sitting, it's okay. All right. Yeah. I'm a little nervous. Okay, so later, Aunt Sarah brings her cats. They're Siamese cats, and I didn't know this, but their names are Si and Am. So the cats destroy the living room. I may have to kick Garth out here in a second. Hello. I'm just watching Garth. I just gotta make sure he doesn't jump up on my rats. That's all I'm doing. All right. Because that would not be good during a live stream. I'm looking over my bed because he's hiding behind the bed. Yeah. Garth, come here. Come say hello to the muffins. My room is an absolute mess. Otherwise, I just move my camera on him. Garth! Garth, come here. Garth! He's wagging his tail. He's just sniffing he usually is not allowed in my room, so he's just sniffing everything right now. Yeah? Here, you want to come up? You want to show all the nice people? I don't know if you can hear him, but he is like sniffing and... Garth, sit. I'm so sorry, I'm distracted. So the cats destroy the home to make it look like Lady destroyed everything, which causes Aunt Sarah to get all frantic. All right, I'm gonna have to move Garth out if he's not gonna come in frame. Give me 1 second, I'm trying to get him over here. Garth, come here. Garth. Oh my gosh, please don't attack my rats. I'm gonna be literally right back. Garth, come here. Come here, buddy. Here, you wanna come up? All right, here's what we're gonna do. Come here. Garth, break. Did you lose me when I moved it? It was so cute. He came up to me and licked me. Are we back now? Can someone give me like feedback that we're back on? As I'm holding my phone. Okay. Garth, come here. You want to give me a kiss? Garth, come here. Come here. Look, it's just my phone. Garth, come here. All right, he's going to stay right there. Look. Look. You see all the people? All right, he's so focused on my rats, as you can tell. Here, kiss. You give me a kiss? Garth. Usually he'll do that. It's like, give me a kiss. He is too focused right now. Plus my phone is making noises because of the tripod. Everyone wants to see you. I'm gonna have to kick you out of my room if you keep looking at my rats like that and licking your... One more time. Come here. Bless you. Bless you. Give me a kiss. There. I hope we got that. Did everyone get that little kiss he gave me? Thanks, Daniel. I'm actually going to kick him out of my room because he's getting a little anxious. Garth, let's go inside. All right, I'll be out soon. I'll be out soon, baby. Okay. All right. I kicked him out of my room. Okay, yes, nice kiss, thank goodness. All right, we are continuing this now that my tripod's all messed up. Okay. All right, so the cats come in, they destroy the whole home, which causes Aunt Sarah to get Lady muzzled because she thinks she's causing all the ruckus. Lady freaks out as she's muzzled, runs into Tramp, who managed to rescue her, and then later Tramp shows Lady how he lives the footloose and collar-free life, eventually leading to a candlelit dinner at Tony's. Shows Lady, I already said that, Lady begins to fall in love with Tramp, but she chooses to return home in order to watch over the baby. On the way back, Lady ends up getting captured and put into the pound where she meets the other pound dogs. She finds out that Tramp likes the ladies and saw that Tramp actually didn't come back to rescue her. Right? When Lady got kicked out of the house. It's okay, Joy. You need to go back when this is done and watch the part where I got Garth to finally kiss me on camera. So for those of you just joining, you just missed my dog. I did kick him out of my room because I do have other animals and I don't want him starting stuff. All right. Okay. So Lady gets captured on the way back from the pound. I already said that. Lady's upset at Tramp because he had too many girlfriends in the past and he didn't come rescue her. So she kind of scrams him off, and then she sees a rat crawl into the nursery and she starts barking at it. Tramp comes back and it's like, what's wrong? Tramp goes into the house, kind of knocks over the baby inadvertently to try to get this rat from biting it or doing nasty stuff with the baby. So Lady eventually gets off the chain of her doghouse and comes, saves the day too. Aunt Sarah sees Tramp, calls the pound. That's the same time that Jim Deere and Darling come home, and they're like, why is there a pound car at her house? And they take Tramp away, and that's when Jacques, I said Scottish Terrier, Jacques and Trusty are like, oh, he was actually saving a rat, so let's go save him. And they go off to the pound, they end up saving Tramp, and then Lady and Tramp have little cute puppies. The end. Okay, so Lady is voiced by Barbara Luddy. Tramp is voiced by Larry Roberts. Bill Thomas provides the voice of Jacques. Verna Felton is Aunt Sarah. And then some background about the movie. In 1937, Walt Disney Productions story artist Joe Grant came up with an idea inspired by the antics of his English Springer Spaniel, Lady, and how she got shoved aside by Joe's new baby. He approached Walt Disney with the sketches of Lady. Disney enjoyed the sketches and commissioned Grant to start story development on a new animated feature film called Lady. Later, Walt read a short story written by Ward Green titled Happy Dan and Cynical Dog in the Cosmopolitan magazine, which published in 1945. Walt thought that Grant's story would be improved if Lady fell in love with a cynical dog character like ones from Green's story, and therefore he bought the rights to the story, and that's kind of how Tramp was created. Howdy, Greg. All right. And during the film's opening sequence, in which Darling unwraps a hat box on Christmas morning to find Lady inside, is actually inspired by an incident when Walt Disney presented his wife Lily with a Chow puppy as a gift in a hat box to make up for having previously forgotten a dinner date with her. I did not know that, and I thought that was really cute. And then, of course, we can't talk about old classic movies without talking about any direct-to-video sequels or live-action remakes. So the direct-to-video sequel called Lady and the Tramp 2: Scamp's Adventure was released February 27th, 2001, and it follows the antics and adventures of Scamp, which is their puppy, Lady and Tramp's puppy. And then the live-action remake premiered November 12th in 2019 when Walt Disney Company started their streaming service, Disney Plus. I will admit, when I got Disney Plus, I was like, oh, I kind of want to see this Lady and the Tramp, because I used to watch Lady and the Tramp 55 all over and over again. So I watched it, and I got until the part where the cats come in. And don't get me wrong, I completely understand the controversial racist undertones of the Siamese cats in their song. So I completely understand the change, but it was just, I don't know, I wasn't engaged with it as much as I was hoping or how much I thought. So I actually never ended up finishing the film, but I'll probably get to that now because why not? I started it, might as well finish it. So have any of you guys seen the live action on Disney Plus? Did you enjoy it? Oh dang, thanks for the reminder. Never seen the live action yet. I don't think, wait, maybe, I don't know. The code has blurred the days. Yes, I completely agree. Enjoy, you saw it? Okay, good. Can you compare it to live action and animation? Would you say that they're similar, I guess, in a good way? It was good. The cat song was meh. Yeah, that's what I thought too. It ended weirdly. Okay. It is interesting though, I will admit, as I rewatch these old films, maybe it's just like my baby brain, because I used to watch it as a child, like all these like Peter Pan and Lady and the Tramp, Little Mermaid. Like I remember some scenes being like super long, but like when I'm watching it again, I'm like, oh, that actually was like literally 5 seconds long. Or like I'm like, oh, I didn't think that scene was in that part of the movie. Like I remember the Lady and the Tramp scene where they eat the spaghetti. I remember that being like a whole large portion of the movie, and it was a big buildup of this romantic gesture. and all that. But really, eating the spaghetti was actually the first romantic gesture between the two. I mean, Tramp was, of course, flirting with her the whole time, calling her pigeon. But like the spaghetti thing was really the first like romantic thing that happened. And I was like, I remember that being a huge buildup. All right. Live action is really cute, but they changed some. The husband who has his memory insanity still has confirmed we have not. Okay, good. They really changed the cats, and I get why. Yeah, same. It ended right after the chasing of the dog catcher. There was no months or year later. So we didn't get to see little puppies? Oh. Does Trusty still get hit with the wheel? Like, because when Trusty was hunting down the dog catcher thing, the carriage, like, so do we get, does he die? Or like, do we see that as just his hurt paw? Or like, is that just how it ends? Because I remember as a kid, I was like, oh my gosh, that dog's dead. Never saw the live action. I'm really into those. He doesn't die. Okay. Why do I still remember the puppies? I haven't seen it since it came out. Yeah, I mean, because the puppies are so cute. Well, she have 4. She has 3 girls and 1 boy. It ends with them going back to the house. Oh, okay. Does Jim Deere and Darling adopt Tramp in the live action? Yes. Okay. So then that's just how it ends. Okay. I guess they also probably didn't want to recast an older baby, right? Yes. Okay. That's good. So maybe I'll check it out because obviously they make some changes, but it seems like it's pretty close to it, I guess. Yeah. I don't know. It's this Lady and the Tramp is kind of the same reason why I don't really like the Lion King live action. It's like if you're gonna CGI the animals, I mean, I know that they used like live animals for the molds and stuff, but like when CGI animals move their mouth and it's like a real dog, it kind of freaks me out. Didn't Air Bud do that? Or is that a different dog movie too? I don't like it when CGI dogs or animals like move their mouths. I'm like, just have them, I don't know. I'm just picky. I'm very picky with CGI, as I've probably mentioned before. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and hop on over to the park facts. We have just a few. So again, we're doing just Walt Disney World. The Air Buddy movies, I think, yeah. The park, you can catch Lady and the Tramp topiaries during the Flower and Garden Festivals at Epcot. Typically, they are right outside of the Italy Pavilion. I think Air Bud was the first. Homeward Bound, yes, just had the animals' facial expressions. Exactly, that's what I like to see. Maybe that's just old-fashioned because it's like they couldn't CGI their mouths moving, but I like Homeward Bound. Or like Old Yeller. But does Old Yeller talk? Like, does the dog talk? I don't remember. Loved Homeward Bound. Yeah, me too. So you can see the topiaries. No. Okay, thank you, Daniel. So you can also see a giant statue of Lady at Pop Century Resort in the 1950 section because the movie came out in 1955. And she's actually really beautiful. Huge statue. I may be in the minority, but I love the live action Lady and the Tramp. Brian, good on you. I've been saying that I haven't watched the whole thing, so maybe if I rewatch it from beginning to end, I'll enjoy it more. I think it was just because I watched it like the day Disney Plus came out, or the day it came out, and I was like, I'm gonna watch this, and I was like, it's not the same, but I realized that you can't go into live action remakes like that. Like, you can't really compare it to the original because that's the whole point. They're making a new movie. Yeah. I'm going to do a poll at the end of this about Mulan, so get yourself ready for that Mulan question. All right. And then also my favorite part about Lady and the Tramp at Walt Disney World is the Tony's Town Square restaurant on Main Street in Magic Kingdom. So yeah, there's a lot of references obviously to Lady and the Tramp. In the waiting room, they typically have the movie playing. They have statues. It's actually a fountain, I think, of the two dogs, Lady and Tramp. And during either the Halloween party or the Christmas party, I think it might have been Christmas party, um, they had Tony as like a meet and greet for like a dessert party special ticketed event thing, which is pretty cool. But I love Tony's. I'm gonna go back. I saw some people. So disliked live action because it was too much like the original. Fair enough. Not a big fan of Tony's, Brian says. I mean, that's fair. It's Italian, obviously. And I love Italian food. It's probably my favorite cuisine. So I think I'm just a little bit biased that way. I always get the spaghetti with Italian sausage. That's my order. And I'll get into that with personal facts. So I kind of already briefed over all of this. So personal facts. This is another movie that I would watch over and over and over again as a child. And then I love eating at Tony's. Every year for my birthday. I would say not every year. Majority of all my birthdays, my mom would take me to Walt Disney World, obviously, and I would request to have lunch at Tony's restaurant because it was my absolute favorite. So they always gave a little like ice cream dessert that has one single candle on it, and it was so cute. It was my favorite. And what I like about Tony's is they have an indoor seating, like restaurant, and then they have like the glassed in part of the restaurant, so you can see the main street. You can like see the people coming in. And I remember one year I was sat in that little glassed area and I was watching the parade go by, and it was just so magical. Loved it. Did you enjoy Lady and the Tramp too? I did. Now that's something. Oh, you just gave me the best idea. Okay, I need to write that down. One theme for Movie Mondays is going to be sequels. Okay, sequels. I actually love the direct-to-video sequels. I can't think of one off the top of my head that I don't like. Yes, I can. I'm just kidding. I don't like Fox and the Hound 2. Sorry about it. No, but I love Lady and the Tramp 2 Scamps Adventures. Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay, so yes, I do. I know a lot of people don't like those sequels, but take that how it is. You love this channel. Thank you. I appreciate your support. Pocahontas 2, I like the songs. I like it. It's been a long time since I've seen it. Return of Jafar wasn't a fan of. Yeah, I actually think that was the better one of the remakes. Not remakes. Freaking sequels. Sorry, my brain. My favorite sequel, though, is Peter Pan 2, Return to Neverland. I love it. Jane is, like, amazing. I think because I watched it. Oh, I also love Little Mermaid 2, because that's the whole reason why I wanted to name my daughter Melody for the longest time. Kronk's New Groove. Yes. I'm sorry. I love sequels. I love Disney sequels. Not sorry about it. Anyway, okay. I want to say this part because I know Jose is going to be watching this later. My favorite Disney love song, which I promise will be played at my wedding, is Bella Notte from Lady and the Tramp. I found this soundtrack album, Disney Weddings, and it's like string orchestra instrumentals of songs, and the Bella Notte version, done. Wedding booked. Kronk's New Groove definitely needs to be on the list. Yeah, Kronk's New Groove. What about Monsters University? Yeah. Now, Pixar sequels are different than like Walt Disney Pictures. So we can do one for Pixar sequels too, because we have like Toy Story, Dory, Monsters, Cars. Yeah, so we can do that too. That will be a different week as well. All right. So that's all my facts. We have about 5 minutes left, so I'm going to go over next week what movies to vote on, and then we can chat for the rest. I would count Monsters U as a sequel. It's more of a prequel. I mean, technically you're right, but in the timeline of the movie release, it was a sequel. But yeah, it is kind of a prequel. Well, so was like Tarzan 2, wasn't it? Tarzan 2 was like baby Tarzan or kid Tarzan. Anyway, all right, so next week is Princess Week. So we are doing Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty, Pocahontas, Mulan, and Princess and the Frog. So once again, it is Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty, Pocahontas, Mulan, and Princess and the Frog. And all of those are the originals. So original Cinderella, original Sleeping Beauty, like not Maleficent. Mulan is going to be original, Pocahontas, and Princess and the Frog. All right, we got 2 votes for Mulan already. And remember, the voting doesn't really end on Thursdays anymore. It goes until like Sunday night. So feel free to take some time and come back and vote on this, or you can vote on the Facebook post that I'll make later tonight. Princess and the Frog and Princess and the Frog. Yep. And Cinderella. Cinderella, night and day it's Cinderella. Yes. All right. I want to ask a question because I mentioned Mulan. I'm sure you all have seen that Disney is wanting to release Mulan live action on Disney Plus for like a $30 fee. Is that what it is? Monsters Inc. lied to me because Mike said to Sully he was jealous of him since, I think it was the 3rd grade, but yeah, even though they met in college. Is this like live? Yeah, this is like right now. Like right now. Right here, right now. How to Get Dinner. What are the movies again? Oh, sorry. Kimberly, we're doing Princess Week. We are doing Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty, Pocahontas, Mulan, and Princess and the Frog. All originals. All right. So, I'm going to open the floor for the next 3 minutes. Ish. If we go over, we go over. I personally have a TikTok. Fresh Baked does not have a TikTok. Hi, James. My TikTok is, I mean, I wouldn't say it's not like family friendly, but it's like a personal one. So, Mulan. Okay, another vote for Mulan. So we have 3 Mulans and 2 Princess and the Frog. Can't believe I remember that. $30 for Mulan on Disney Plus. I don't know that I'd go to the theater anyway to see it. I'm more of an epic film buff to justify the theater. Yeah. No, I mean, I agree. I think 30 is a lot. I mean, like, just do it a normal ticket price. Like, and they're even ridiculous, though. But, like, you know, $14 or something. Right? Because it's like, some people don't have big old TVs. So it's like, why are you going to spend $30 more than a movie ticket? I guess because they're figuring, like, if you're going to huddle your whole family in, so that way it's, like, more than one ticket price. But still, like, the TVs aren't going to be as good. Surround sound's not going to be as good. I don't think I'm going to pay that fee for that. Yeah, they should still release it in theaters to give people an option. Now, I agree with you, but I don't think everywhere has theaters opened right now. I know I don't. My county doesn't have theaters opened yet. Because it's not safe, but yet we're going to have kids sit in a room for 8 hours for school. Do you think Soul will be on Disney Plus? Maybe. I don't know if Pixar would want that. The drive-in theater doesn't even charge that much. You're right, exactly, for drive-ins. None of my open until this weekend. Fair enough. All right, and I'm missing something here. Hold on, I'm so sorry. Have I spoken to David Reynolds lately? I spoke to him a few weeks ago. We're still friends. They should have released it in theaters, give people an option. I read that. You are a Special Olympic athlete. Awesome, James. Princess and the Frog vote. I can see 30 because you might have a family. Yeah, I really need to see it in theaters. This movie actually looks good. Yes, I agree. I mean, I think they spent a lot of time casting it and working on the visuals. Yeah, Kim, I'm glad for that too. But I'm a teacher, so I'm walking head into it right now. I think Black Widow is going on Disney Plus. Oh, I'll just talk about that real quick. I watched my first beginning to end Avengers film, Captain America, the First Avenger. My boyfriend and I are going in order of the Marvel timeline. So, first one done. I know I'm over 30. I just like talking to y'all. I'll go a little bit more. Anything else we want to talk about for Lady and the Tramp? Like any personal thoughts? I saw one of you said that you love Bella Notte as well. I also remember listening to He's a Tramp and like me doing the whole like how she shakes her little tail and her little bum, and I thought I was the bee's knees. And I realized I was like 7 trying to be cool. I feel like Mulan should have her own land. Yeah. I kind of like that they made Jacques female. You like that? I don't know. I didn't know how to feel. Because I love terriers. Terriers are my favorite like breed of dog. Weird, I know. But yeah. I don't know. I was a little upset that Jacques wasn't male, but I totally get like, you know, variation. Again, I went into it thinking, oh, this is going to be like the original, but I can't do that. You can't do that with these Disney live actions. They just think of it as a whole brand new movie. Right? I'm seeing everyone saying that her attitude was awesome, so I'm going to just have to go into it like ready. All right. Nunya Biz, I like that. Said, just looked up that music you referred to, Disney Fairy Tale Weddings. Thanks so much. Those are beautiful songs. Glad you're getting healthier. Yeah, thank you. And it's funny, actually, on Friday, I'm getting my blood drawn, and I'll see if I have antibodies for COVID, so that'll be interesting. It was weird at first, but I got used to it. Okay, I'll get into that. Hello, Savage. Have you ever been to any of the Disney parks? Yes, I have, and you can check out all those videos here on this channel. I'm in Florida. So I only go to Walt Disney World. I have personally been to Disneyland in California, but that was not recorded because I wasn't in Fresh Baked at the time. Are you still in quarantine? No, because I am a teacher. So I'm being thrown into the fire. So no, the past 2 weeks now, I've been in a school with teachers. Students here return virtually for 1 week on the 24th and then return back in school on the 31st. So no, I'm not in quarantine anymore. I mean, I'm not like going out to parties or clubbing or doing anything ridiculous. I'm doing my job. So essential worker. My husband has antibodies. He got sick back in March. False negative test back then. Really? Wow. Paige, you live in Florida? Awesome. Welcome to this world. I'm about an hour. I mean, everyone knows where I am. I'm in Tampa. So a friend of mine is a teacher too. She's not excited about going back. Yeah. I mean, honestly, I don't expect to be in the school that long. I think that it's going to be, I think cases are going to skyrocket and then back to virtual learning. Me and my mom are going to Disney like on Wednesday. You're 15. Well, have fun and please be safe. I know that Disney's doing all they can to keep people safe, but remember, it's still out there. So be safe, have fun. The crowds are going to be low. It will rain in the afternoon because it's summer. I mean, you live in Florida, so you probably know that, but enjoy. I wish you all the luck. I've been working this whole time. Oh, yes. Thank you, Kim. I appreciate it. I had been working too, but I was working from home in insurance, but a career change put me in the middle of a school in a pandemic. I think she works in Orange County. Yeah, it's bonkers. We're not going to get political. But yeah, so that was Lady and the Tramp. So I'm going to end it here. I'm going to go through the movies one last time. We have Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty, Pocahontas, Mulan, and Princess and the Frog. Yes, get to ride Flight of Passage. Do it. That's awesome. I love that ride. So yeah, so princesses, I will go back and Valley. wow, count the votes. I was gonna say tally the votes. I don't know. So yeah, and because this was dog week, for those of you who came in late, please rewatch this video once it's uploaded, and you'll see my dog Garth, and I got him to lick my face on camera, and it was the cutest, sweetest thing I've ever seen. So please go back and watch that for me. Thank you. Awesome live show this evening. Lots of fun. Nice break from stress. You're welcome, the Awesome Autism Show. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for coming every week, because you're always here. So thank you. Me and my mom went on 12 times last time we went. Go for it. Same thing. Awesome. Okay, so thank you all again for joining, and I can't wait to see you next week for Princess Week. Bye, Fresh Baked.